Hello friends, today we're going to build a modern shelf with a rustic look to it, and we'll continue to our theme of boxes. Most everything in woodworking is actually based on boxes. A bed frame is a big box. A box clearly is a box with a bottom and a top. And today we're going to build a shelf in a box shape. So we're going to use this big remnants of a 12 by 8, I believe, and we are going to cut it in half lengthwise, and then we're going to cut it again to create our size. This is a very simple project, and I hope that you will also give your own spin to this and let me know how it went for you. Well, let's get started. When you set your blade height, make sure that you just clear the wood that you want to cut. You don't want to raise your blade too high, because that actually generates more heat and makes it harder for the saw. About the size of a tooth is what you need to be above. I've already set my saw for about 5.5 inches. This is an 11-inch board right now. Remember, dimensional lumber, even though we say 8 by 12, is never the 12, it's actually 11 by 1.5. The length is always correct, but the other two dimensions are not. So we are ready now to cut. So our two pieces, we're going to check that they're the same width, and we see that they're not quite. This is a little longer, so we're going to run it through the saw. Always check them to see which one is bigger, because it's hard to calculate the dimension of the curve. So we are going to run the longest one, the widest one, which is the bottom one, through the board to make sure that they're exactly the same width. And now we have two boards that are exactly the same width, and we will continue in a moment. Okay, now we're ready to cut the short pieces out of the two big pieces. And again, we set our fence at about 8 inches, and make sure Once you set your fence, use a measuring tape and make sure that both the front and the bottom of the blade read the same measurement. Now we're ready for our second cut, and always wait until your blade is completely stopped before you take the pieces off the saw to avoid any injury. Alright, now we're going to do a dry fit and we'll be right back. Okay, this is the project that dry fitted, and we are going to actually put a finish on this, but we're going to glue and brad nail it together for now, and we are going to see you when we're done. We're going to take care of the glue when we are done. Make sure that you're flush in the back and in the front and on the side, of course. And it's a good practice to put your first nail in the middle, because that allows you to position still and make small corrections as the wood pivots. Go through. Now we put the other part on. Again, it is important that we are very flush, both front and rear. for a nice finished look. This has generated a very nice detail. If you see here, and it is a very nice cut, both top and bottom. And this is our finished product. It can be displayed like this, or if you prefer the clean edges, it can be displayed like this. Again, in general, I don't like finishing, but we might end up finishing this one, and if we do, we will show you that process in a different video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like and share, and I will see you next week.